guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name's Julie and today I have got Flosstube. So this is Flosstube 204. So I have quite a bit to show you, whip wise, and also things that I've seen online. So let's get on. So since last Flosstube then, so the first one I worked on was beer delivery, and this is from Soda Stitch. Sorry if you can hear that outside, speeding motorbike. So this is beer delivery from Soda Stitch. So this is what this one is going to look like, and this is one of my whips for the Glamorous 3 that I play in a Facebook group, and it's been called quite a few times this week. It has been called 4 of the days. So for 4 of the days. So this one has had a total of 420 stitches, and this is where we are now. So I had this gnome done and some of the grass underneath him, so I've carried on with the grass here, started the gnome himself. These are his little shoes, and then I've come in and started doing some of his beard. So yeah, 420 stitches, and the Glamorous 3 game is 100 stitches each time the project is called. So yeah, 420 in total. So that is the first project. Then the rest of Friday I had a new start. This one is called Visit Hogsmeade, and this is from Country Magic Stitch. So yeah, Visit Hogsmeade from Country Magic Stitch. And I started this one for the Harry Potter Day. So that is what that one's going to look like, and yeah, from Country Magic Stitch. So I worked on it for just the once, and yeah, I either got distracted or I was busy doing something, but it's a start and 33 stitches. So yeah, 33 stitches. So I did a centre start and just worked up the side of one of the buildings. Or it could be up one of the like windows, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe it could be sort of up the side of this window here, maybe. I'm not sure. It's up one of the side of the buildings anyway. So yeah, that was a start, and it got 33 stitches. So yeah, that was the one for the Harry Potter Day. So then on to Saturday the 3rd, I diamond painted. I finished a diamond painting. I will show you. I do have a picture, and let me find it. So this was the diamond painting that I finished. All You Need Is Love. So yeah, I finished that one. And then also on Saturday I worked on beer delivery. So it was called on the Friday, the Saturday, the Sunday, the Monday. So yeah, it was called like 4 days in a row. So that was Saturday, and then on to Sunday. Trying to think. Let me look. No, be this way. I can't remember if I did a stitch with me on Sunday. I can't remember. No, I can't. No. Anyway, so on Sunday I worked on my temperature stitch. So I had quite a few weeks to catch up on. So this is Temperature Walk With Me from Stitching Mommy on Etsy. So this is what this one is going to look like, and I was working all down here. I think I had maybe 3 weeks to catch up with. So temperature stitching got 176 stitches. So yeah, quite a few weeks to catch up on. So we're this way. So I think I maybe started sort of midway and yeah, worked my way around. So I still need to decide what I'm going to put in these spots. There's something there, and then here, and here maybe. So yeah, still need to work that out, but at the minute we're just getting on with the temperatures. So yeah, 176 stitches into that one. Then yeah, I worked on beer delivery, and then with it being May the 4th, I worked on Gnome Wars. This is another one from Soda Stitch. So yeah, I stitched on Gnome Wars, and I'm still working in the Darth Gnome. Yeah. So this one got 257 stitches. This is where we are now. So I think I had most of the helmet, the beard and the arms and the sabre. I just worked down here in the cloak. I did some of the grey and then worked in the blue down there. So yeah, 257 stitches into that one. So again, from Soda Stitch, if I didn't say. And so that was Sunday. So then on to Monday, then we started to get into the magical creature acrostic that I play. So I put the 100 stitches into beer delivery, and then I pulled out honey delivery. This is another one from Soda Stitch. Find it. So this is honey delivery. So that is what that one is going to look like, and I was working on this gnome over on this side with the honeycomb. So 528 stitches. So this is where we are now. So I worked in the reds down here. I did some of the brim of the hat and then some of the detailing, and this is going to be a purpley lavender hat. So yeah, that is where we are on honey delivery. That's that one. And then on to Tuesday. So Tuesday was a different call for the Glamorous 3. So this one is Shepherd Gnomes. And this is what this one is going to look like. Shepherd Gnomes. So I am working on the centre one. Oops, it's the glare. So yeah, there's a different tone in his hat there. But yeah, I'm working on the middle one. So Shepherd Gnome got 217. So once I'd done the 100, I had quite a bit left floss on my needle. So I just carried on. I did 217 on to this piece. So like I said, this is the centre gnome, and he will be carrying the flag, the green sheep flag. So yeah, that is the one. So that is Shepherd Gnome, again from Soda Stitch. Got everything falling. Yeah, so Shepherd Gnome was the Glamorous 3, and then for the rest of the night I pulled out Bobbin Tree, and this again is another Soda Stitch, but this one is a bit bigger. So this is Bobbin Tree, and I was up here carrying on with the branches and the leaves. So, and this got 351 stitches. So this is where we are now on Bobbin Tree. So I finished, I think, this branch in here, put some of these leaves in, and then I carried on with the string. Excuse me. That is tying the bobbin to the tree. Well, the thread, yeah, the thread that is tying the bobbin to the tree. So yeah, 351 stitches into that one. So that was Tuesday. Then on to Wednesday, we had book delivery that was called for the Glamorous 3. Let me find it. Here we go. So this is book delivery, again by Soda Stitch, and I think I was working in the, no, I'd come over and I was working on this gnome over here, so getting that one started. So book delivery got called twice, so Wednesday and yesterday being Thursday. So this one got 226 stitches, and this is what this one now looks like. So yeah, I've come over and started filling this one in. So I think I got, counting over, started the book in here, did all the outline, so I have just been filling in the hat for 226 stitches. So that is where we are on book delivery. And that is one of the ones for the Glamorous 3. So yeah, just over 100 each time. So then the rest of Wednesday I worked on chocolate delivery. Again, this is from Soda Stitch. So let me find it. Must be further up. Oh, here we go. Yep. It is further up. So this is chocolate delivery from Soda Stitch. So I think I came forward and started doing some of this gnome in here. I've got all of this gnome done here with the chocolate strawberry, and I'm working on this one now with the truffle. So chocolate delivery. So this one got 447 stitches. Yeah, this is where we are now. So yeah, I worked on all of this green down here, so then I could come in and start this gnome in here. So yeah, I've done all of this and worked and started this gnome over this side. So yeah, very happy. There we go. So that was chocolate delivery, so that was Wednesday, and then yesterday, being Thursday, I worked on book delivery, as I already said, and then Thursday was tulip delivery. So let's find that. So this is tulip delivery, and again from Soda Stitch. So I was working in this section in here. This is a windmill. So you are maybe not going to be able to see the blades of the windmill. I will try to bring it up to the camera so you can see it, because yeah, obviously you can't see it on the mock-up. But yeah, this, I will show you the whole piece. So I think again I worked on the green here so I could work my way to this windmill, so you can kind of see it from there. But let me fold it and put things behind, and yeah, so yeah, you can kind of see the windmill blades there, but I'm probably going to stitch around them either with a grey or maybe a light blue like the sky, maybe probably grey. But yeah, so that was where I worked, so doing some of the windmill in there. So that got 362 stitches. It doesn't look like a lot, does it? Yeah, 362. So that was that one. So those are all of the whips that I worked on. So today's Glamorous 3 is beer delivery. Yeah, beer delivery. And then the letter I will be working on Halloween gnomes. And I will show you that one. I think. Not that one, it's the other one. This one. Yeah, Halloween gnomes. So I'm going to be working on this one also today, and I have put it in for the insects, the spiders. So that is going to be the I for Hedwig. So Halloween gnomes, insects. So yeah, I will work on beer delivery while this is uploading and before I go feed the pets. And then after we have eaten tea for the evening, I will be working on the Halloween gnomes. So that is going to be today's plan. I'm not sure what I'm going to work on Saturday. Definitely the Glamorous 3, which is the shepherd gnomes. And then Sunday the 11th is book delivery, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to work on. Oh, temperatures as well. So yeah, the Glamorous 3 call, which is book delivery, and then the temperature stitch. So catch up on this week's temperatures, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to work on for the rest of Sunday. So yeah, that's my whips. That's my plans for this weekend. Excuse me, I can't stop hiccuping. So let us have a look what I have seen online. So first of all, not enabling really, but yeah, just to let you know, Heaven and Earth Designs are having a 50% sale. It's what they're calling their Mother's Day sale, so the 50%, and it does exclude some particular designers, so depending what you're looking for, the sale might apply, it might not. Sometimes they do have all-round sales that includes all designers, but majority of the sales do exclude certain designers. So like I said, depending what you're looking for. Let me just double check, because somebody did ask in the group, because people had been posting about the sale and what they'd purchased and things like that, and somebody did actually ask, because it just said it was a sale for a limited time. So somebody asked, when does the sale end? So somebody did reply and said May the 14th. So that would be Wednesday. So it does say sale ends 12:01 AM on May the 14th. So depending on time zones and things like that, some it might end the 13th. So depending where you are in the world, double check whether the sale is still going. So Tuesday the 13th or Wednesday the 14th is when the sale ends. But it is a 50% off Mother's Day sale. So this was the post that I saw. So our Mother's Day sale has launched. 50% off all charts other than Thomas Kincaid, Leah Roach and Precious Moments. As we still battle, we are faced with many challenges, and as always your support is immensely appreciated. So that was posted by Michelle. So yeah, 50% off Mother's Day sale. So I went and had a look, and yeah, I'm in the UK, so I go by Great British Pound. So obviously in my account I translated it. Normally charts are about £10 or just over £10 with the exchange rate, but with the sale they're just under £5, the £4 something. So I was showing hubby two that I liked out of my wish list, and this was the one that I picked. I will say, when I tried to order something in, not the last sale but the sale before, it didn't accept my card. Apparently there wasn't enough activity, even though it's a joint account between me and my husband. So I had to use my husband's card last time, because obviously his has more activity on it and whatever. But this time I tried my card and it did work. So I know sort of since the beginning of this year I have been buying some bits and pieces off Etsy, you know, the needle minders and so on and so forth. So I don't know whether that helped bump up the card or whatever it was. I don't know, but my card did work this time. So all that being said, I did purchase a chart. It's a mini and it's called Hubble Bubble Square, and artwork is by Lisa Parker. So yeah, this is Hubble Bubble Square. Isn't that cute? Yes. So I was doing the calculations the other day and I stitch full coverage on 16 count. I usually go for 16 count gridded. So this works out at just under 16 by 16 inches. So the stitch count is 250 by 250. So it's 16 by 16 on 16 count Ada. So yes, I did treat myself in the sale. So Hubble Bubble Squared by Lisa Parker. Well, mini Hubble Bubble Square from Lisa Parker. I really do enjoy her artwork. I do have one of her projects currently going, and it's Mini Hocus Pocus. So the other one that I did consider is the Mini Rusty Cauldron. So this was the other one that I did think about, and now my camera is playing up. There we go. So Minnie the Rusty Cauldron. So a play on Harry Potter. The Leaky Cauldron. I'm trying to think then. So yeah, a play on the Leaky Cauldron from Harry Potter. So this is the Rusty Cauldron. You can see the sign for the bar behind the kiddie. And then here at this side we've got like a little toy shop with the rocking horse. So that was the other one that I did consider, but I decided to go for Mini Hubble Bubble instead. Then Artisy have put their, well, they were catching up on releasing their free charts. So yesterday they did put a post on the Facebook group if people could post their whips and what they're working on, and if they get around 80 posts, they will catch up on releasing the freebies. So March, April and May. So these are the ones that they have released. So this is the English Country Cottage. Then we have Kitty Cuddles, and this is Abstract Feathers. So if you want to head over to the Artisy Facebook group, they will be in the file section at the top. So I did pick up 2 of them. So I got the English Cottage Garden. So, come on, camera. Why are we not focusing? There we go. So English Cottage Garden. That looks very beautiful, all the flowers, and then the little thatched cottage in the back there. Then I picked up, of course, the Kitty Cuddles. So that's a bit of a closer look. That is Kitty Cuddles. It's so cute. And of course they do put the measurements. Tarina does. So on the 16 count that I usually put them on is 16 wide by 11 high. So there may be some new starts, more new starts coming in my future. Yeah. Yeah. Then also this morning I saw that Stitches So Beautiful were also having a 50% off sale, and you use the code word at checkout saying thanks mum. So Stitches So Beautiful are having a 50% off Mother's Day sale. So this is all weekend long. Use code mums. Thanks mum. Get my words mixed up. So thanks mum. So yeah, Stitches So Beautiful, 50% off. Yes. Yeah. So Heaven and Earth till the 13th, I'll say. Stitches So Beautiful, all weekend long. Both 50% off sale. Yup. So I think that is everything. So how long? Just over half an hour. So yeah, that is everything for today. Yeah, that's everything. So I'm going to let you guys go and move on to your next video. So I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.